Hi there, Cancer. It is Amanda here with TikTarot to do a reading for Cancer singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July of 2020. So thank you so much for being here. This is going to be a general singles reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July of 2020. So we're going to see kind of what happened in the past, what's going on right now. If there's anything blocking you, and who's coming towards you, stuff like that. So let's get started. If you're new to my channel, thank you in advance for subscribing. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what's going on. So right off the bat, Cancer, you could have been dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But I feel like what's going on with you right now is you've either been like manifesting somebody new in your life, or daydreaming in some way, or kind of checking out what options are out there for you. I feel like there's more than one to choose from, Cancer. I feel like you're like, you know, getting noticed. But it does seem like you, in a way, I feel like the person from your past was somebody that still wants to be with you. Yeah, I feel like this water sign or fire sign is somebody who has been thinking about you. There's somebody who's been thinking about you. So I feel like either you didn't want to commit to somebody, or just something, I don't know, Cancer, I feel like it was you that didn't want to be in this past thing, because I see your person is still believes that you're their person and has been, you know, up at night missing you, and still wants to probably maybe even letting you know how they feel. But this person believes that you're their soulmate. So I feel like you either kind of walked away from somebody because maybe you wanted to see what else was out there. And so there's just somebody that has been thinking about you. But I just don't think that you're interested. I just feel like you're not really like willing to commit to this energy anymore. So here you are, single. And you know, and it's interesting, I feel like you and this past person are still cool. Like maybe you let them know, like you know, you guys still probably communicate a little, but I just feel like you didn't see a future with this person, and although they still want to come towards you, I just feel like maybe you imagine your future with somebody else, or just not them. So dang, Cancer, somebody loves you. Somebody loves you, and they are feeling stuck and really sad without you, but I just don't think you were really invested in this past connection. So the vibe of your reading is what's out there. What is out there? What else is out there for me? Let me write that down. So I just feel like you're kind of checking out the vibe, seeing what's going on in this quarantine. Maybe you went through a divorce or a separation. It could have been a divorce because the Justice card is here up the top. So maybe your husband or wife still wants to be with you, and you are just, bye, done. And you know, I don't feel like you really meant to hurt this person or wanted to leave them, but I think that this was something that you needed to do for yourself. And you know, this past person wants you back, so, but you already know that. So I'm just confirming that the cards are smart. So Yeah, so I just feel like you're not down for this. And so this is a new chapter for you. You know, things didn't line up. This is not I feel like you're in this time of your life right now where you're not beating yourself up over this. You're just like, here's what didn't work out. What can I do differently moving forward? But I just feel like a lot of forward movement. Maybe you're on Bumble. I tried that. I did not like Bumble. I went on one date. No thanks. So, or you have some friends, or maybe people have been, reaching out to you. But I just feel like you're literally on the market. Like, you're seeing what's up. So let's see what's going on. Yeah. A new heartfelt beginning, possibly with a Gemini. I do feel like if you're a single mom or a single dad, or maybe this past person, wanted children and you didn't, but I do feel like there's something to do with children that could be not necessarily blocking the situation, but something that, you're considering, moving forward. Like, you're not just gonna like jump into things because you have a child, or this past person is really sad because they thought that you guys were gonna have a family. But I'm just throwing that out there. Or maybe you don't want children because the Empress is in the reverse. So, but this is what's coming towards you. A new beginning in love. Maybe that's with yourself. Or maybe that's what you've been doing lately, is just a lot of self-care and glowing up. Love all this yellow. I love yellow in readings. It's like my favorite. And that was at the top of your reading in this deck. The Seven of Cups is your overall energy, and it's very yellow. But yeah, a Gemini could be coming towards you. Maybe even a Libra, but I'm definitely picking up on you having options, Cancer, and leaving this past thing behind. And I just feel like there's a past person or an ex, husband or wife, that is missing you. And so this has been hard, but I think that you're doing what you need to do for your happiness, and you're just not going to fall for it anymore. You don't see a future, and maybe the energy was stagnant and it's just time for something new, but yeah, somebody's hurt. So like I said, Libra or a Gemini coming towards you, definitely options, possibly a Virgo or a Capricorn. But maybe a Virgo and a Capricorn are coming towards you, but you've got some really strong passion coming towards you, a lot of happiness and joy, sunshine. Maybe you are living on the beach, or maybe you've been at the beach getting that vitamin D, or jogging in the sun, or sitting out on your porch basking. But I just feel like there's a lot of light around you right now, Cancer. And it's your season, isn't it? It's Cancer season. Yeah, it's Cancer season. So this is your time right now, regardless of what's going on. And when I see the Justice card, it just reminds me that it's karmic energy, but it's also like people doing their best. So it's like you're doing what was best for you. And sometimes when we're doing that, we end up hurting people in the process. So maybe you're hurting, maybe this person is hurting, but I just feel like this is something that you're doing to make yourself happy. And so it's kind of like, okay. You can't be mad at somebody for doing what's best for them. And I just feel like that's what you're finally doing. And I do think that it's been difficult for you to feel as happy as you do, because this past person seems to be hurt, this ex-husband or ex-wife or ex. But like I said, there's new energy coming towards you. Libra, Gemini, Virgo, or Capricorn. So let's see when this new passionate beginning in love is going to happen. So I get the number 2 twice. So I'm really confirming 2. 2 is for sure, which is the lowest number besides 1. And I love that because usually when I ask when, I get the 10. And I'm like, oh God, it's going to be like 10 months before you meet somebody. But I would say 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 22 days. But lucky number 2. So I do feel like right now you're still kind of finding balance in your life, kind of after this tower-ish moment. But I feel like there's something that that you're needing to make a decision about. Maybe this past person, maybe you're still deciding, maybe you haven't completely finalized the divorce, or maybe you haven't completely moved out yet, or something along those lines, because I feel like there's something that you're uncertain about, like fighting for this, or, you know, admitting defeat. But whatever the case, you're definitely being really, really strong right now, maybe even kind of tough love going on, but I just feel like you're kind of fierce right now, completely in your element and your season, Cancer. So yeah, new stuff is coming in, and I feel like you've been like daydreaming about that, like really almost like manifesting or imagining yourself with somebody new, which kind of seals the deal when you're making a decision. Once you start imagining it, it's like it's basically a done deal. So what does the future hold? You know, I do think that because something didn't turn out how you hoped it would, or thought it would, it's kind of put a little damper on your trust in some way. Maybe this person broke your trust for the last time or something like that. Maybe they were just playing games, or it just got to that point where it was just, things got tricky. But I do feel like you have to learn to trust again, or you're working on trusting yourself again, or trusting somebody new. And just leaving that baggage behind. It takes a little bit of practice. But I feel like that baggage has been quite stubborn. And maybe it's showed up in the form of a little bit of sadness or depression, or just like resentment, like playing it through over and over what happened. But definitely a dark shadow. It's kind of, you know, whatever happened and where you are now, there's still a little bit of a lingering baggage showing up as stubbornness, and maybe just having difficulty believing that you could start all over, but you can. Message from the spirit: you need a break, and you needed a break, and you got your break. You know, everything's out in the open. All the crap, whatever happened, the truth has come to the surface, and I think that you've definitely found a place of just this calmness right now through this break, through the truth, and kind of in hope for the future. There it is, clarity. You've gotten some clarity through all of this, and I think that that's a huge gift. Clarity of the mind. And so good for you, Cancer. That's your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I do live readings and recorded readings and all that jazz. And you can sign up. Links are in the description box below. Thank you in advance for subscribing, and welcome if you're new. Also, I'm on all kinds of social media, so please follow and comment on this video so that I can get some feedback, and I'm open to whatever feedback you have for me. So thank you so much, and happy birthday.